Hello, this reading is for Gemini. Welcome back to Taurus Does Tarot. I'm your host, the Taurus Doing Tarot. Like, share, subscribe, comment, rewatch, show your friends, tell the world about it. I'd appreciate that so much. Haven't seen the devil in a while. Good for you. I was just telling someone yesterday, Gemini pretty much is the devil. Okay, bottom of the deck, 6 of victories, which I think, 6 of victories? It's kind of cool. 6 of wands, victory. Top of the deck, the Fool. I love that. Okay, it's a journey. It's a journey, Gemini. Let's see how it goes. I'm feeling good about this reading despite the fact that it starts with the devil. Okay, so we have the devil, a dick, as you can see, and we have the 4 of Cups, luxury. Okay, so here's the thing. The devil represents like a Capricorn or a lack of self-control or your vices or addiction or any kind of problematic behavior really, or any problems that you have, right? So the devil, although Capricorns are cool, the devil is not great. Granted, you might be dealing with a Capricorn, and that's fine. On the off chance that you're not dealing with a Capricorn, you're dealing with yourself, right? So, whatever it is that you, like, are lost on, like whatever's sort of out of your reach right now and out of your control, it's bringing you a lot of what you want. So that's a little bit troubling because you're like, yeah, I probably shouldn't be doing this, but also I love doing this, right? Just saying. You're like comfortable with it. That might not be a good thing. You don't really want to be comfortable with your demons, right? I mean, a lot of us are, but I carry my demons around in a book, right? So, not judging, but it's just one of those things where you might not want to be in that position of like, I can accept my faults as a part of me, and so I'm not going to work on them because I'm comfortable with myself. Like, not the best place to be, Gemini. Just isn't. Okay, so then we have the Prince of Discs and the Prince of Cups. Okay, so double princes. First thing that comes to mind a little bit, immaturity. Okay. The Prince of Discs is like trying really hard to follow in his father's footsteps. He's just not quite there yet. He's not fully developed. He's not financially secure. He's not a provider. He's not even really providing for himself. But he sure as fuck is trying. Okay? He is really trying. Prince of Cups, I often relate to like a baby, to like a child. I bring it up a lot. I've never gotten feedback from anyone saying, yeah, I'm pregnant, or my so-and-so is expecting. Like, I've never gotten the feedback that that's what it is. I think there was one reading I did where a friend of mine told me after the reading, like, yeah, we're expecting. One fucking time. But, yeah, this is often like the baby card, and it could be your baby. Okay? Like, you're just your baby. That's okay. But the princes, 2 princes, I love that song. 1, 2 princes who adore you, just go ahead now, and if you wanna buy me flowers. Okay, so 2 princes, discs and cups, earth and water. So, again, he's trying, he's not quite there. He is maybe in a better position where he's like the lover, the giver, the carer, the nurturer. He's pouring into you, but also doesn't have a lot in his cup in the first place. Okay, so overall, I think you might just be giving too much Too much of yourself, too much of your time, too much of your energy. Just, you're giving a lot. And you don't have a lot to give. You're in no position to be distributing anything right now. Four of Discs, power and adjustment, okay? So here's like your own little personal challenge, Gemini. Pick your 4 discs. Pick the things that make you feel in control and that give you power, personal power. It can be family, friends, work, dogs, gross, money, drugs, bitches, liquor. Could be art, music, movies, dimes. I don't know. Decide what those things are for you, though. Like, what's in your corners? What makes up your personality, if you will? Okay, so figure that out for yourself. And then just, like, accept that that's what you have. Maybe it's more about the things that you're good at. Like your hobbies, your talents, your skills, your gifts. Instead of trying to spread yourself too thin, focus on what's solid, what's there, what's good for you, okay? Adjustment is Libra energy as well, so extra air support. But yeah, just like narrow it down. We have the moon and the 9 of discs gain. So the moon is like whatever's happening right now may not be great, but it's all about what you get out of the situation and what you manifest from this opportunity, okay? So there's that. And then gain, you'll get a lot out of it if you actually put in the work, if you actually write down the manifestations, if you actually do the rituals and practice your spirituality, you will benefit from it. No problem. All right. So this is a long one. Okay, so up top we have the 9 of Cups, happiness, the 4 of Swords, truce, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 10 of Cups, satiety. So starting with a 9, ending with a 10. I love that for you, Gemini. That's great. 9 of Cups, happiness, letting it flow, being abundant in your own joy, right? 4 of Swords, truce. You are accepting your life for what it is, and I think that's a really powerful thing to do. I think a lot of people are not content with their lives and they're constantly striving for more, but you being content, being happy, knowing you have enough is I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing. But here's the even better thing, right? So you accept this. You're not pushing so hard to have more or to get something that you don't have, or whatever. But the Wheel of Fortune continues to turn in your favor. Keeping up that positive attitude, maintaining that happiness, the Wheel of Fortune will turn in your favor, and boom, 10 of Cups, satiety, having it all, and then some. Literally all that and a bag of chips. Okay? So, very cool stuff. I really like that. The universe, the Tower, the Knight of Swords, death, and the 8 of Discs, prudence. So the universe would indicate that everything is working out in your favor, but the Tower would indicate that everything is falling apart out of your favor. The Knight of Swords, being air energy, does probably represent you and you working hard to fix and rectify the situation. And the Death card, Scorpio energy, water energy, coming along, basically being like, this too shall pass. And then the 8 of Discs, prudence, being able to be yourself and stay true to yourself. So, camera just got super bright, so that was probably a really important message for somebody. But, yeah, so, like, everything works out, things are hard. I feel like lately the Tower is just, like, the general pandemic card. But it could be something a little more personal. Yeah, the 9 of Swords, he's working hard, and, again, this too shall pass. And you will come out stronger, so... that's cool. Let's see about a meditation. Princess of Wands and the Eon. I have no shame in how I feel. I have no shame in how I feel. Okay, let's see what's going on in the work life of Gemini. Zafan. 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 Zafan is said to have been highly respected in heaven for his inventiveness. In fairness, the idea of setting heaven on fire was probably considered very novel, at least. But such a violent act would have been, by its very nature, destructive instead of inventive, if it had succeeded. It seems that Zafan might have been better off giving more thought to the best way to express his support of the rebellion. Beware of being swept into a mob mentality, of taking disputes and protests to violent or disruptive actions. So this is talking about work, but let's just put this scenario out there. You're unemployed. You got laid off because COVID. You're stuck at home. You want to go out in the streets and protest. Don't start looting. Okay? It's a little bit what woman's about, but it's not what you need to be about. Like, you need to protect yourself above all else. Like, don't get too caught up. And of course, this doesn't have to be that. You know, like, this could definitely be about work. If there's like a mass exodus, you don't have to follow them out. Like, if everybody's quitting and you want to stay, like, just stay. Like, yes, it's cool to have class solidarity, but at the same time, you do have to think of yourself first, because this is your life. So, I don't know. Anyways, that's what I got for you, Gemini. Good luck. I'll see you next time.